Hello and welcome back to the Boar Reborn. This is episode 14. It has been a while since we managed to get together due to work and sickness and all the rest of it, but we're back. We're going to start off with a very, very brief recap for the players because it's been a while in real life. You were leaving the Boar lands, heading towards the lands of the Fox Clan to see what help you could offer them. After Ryutao, played by Kyle, came back with some slightly worrying news about the Fox Daimyo and some concerns. After some chitty chatties and some talking, you made your plans to cross the Twilight Mountains, go down the roads leading to the Watchtower of the East. I believe it's east, sorry, west. I'm guessing my direction's confused up. Before crossing the Cinnamon Forest towards the Fox Clan. But as you were leaving the pass out of the Twilight Mountains, Heichi, played by Ben, noticed a movement up on the cliff sides above you. You decided that after some entreaties to the Kami to play some magical shenanigans with Takahiro and Akihiro swimming through the cliffside and surprising whoever was watching them, which turned out to be Takehiro's greatest foe, a single goblin. There is some history. And that's where we're going to start. So I'm going to get the players to introduce themselves, and then I'm going to pull you over to the correct map. So we're going to start at the bottom today. Mr. Ken. He was just eating.
Hi, I'm Ken. I play Heichi Takahashi, who's one of the best characters, along with the other Shugenja in the party, who's also a keen cook.
Fantastic. Mr. Andy.
Sorry, Takahashi can cook. I thought he just ate.
You have to be able to cook
I
first.
think magically cooking is the same as well.
Oh,
It's cheating.
Okay.
Magically cooking is just ordering a takeout in medieval setting.
And also, you're a samurai. Then surely you should have a servant to cook for you, like I do. Otherwise, you're not a proper samurai. Right. So I'm Andy. I'm playing Takahiro, one of the Bushi samurai. I'm an expert sword fighter and aspiring diplomat and courtier.
Bit of a hesitation there about expert swordsman, but okay. Next up.
Well, you mentioned goblins, so I'm going to go down. It's going to score a massive critical on me in the first fucking round of combat, isn't it? That's what normally happens with bloody goblins in every game, not just this one. Sorry,
Mr. Kyle.
Hello, I'm Kyle. I play Ryutao, I was technically a Bushi samurai, but I'm an archer. I don't worry about waving swords at people.
That's fair enough. You wave arrows at them from a long distance away. Next up, we have Miss B.
Hello, I'm B. I play Heichi Xiaofan. The other really awesome Shugenjas, because Shugenja's the best. I can occasionally fight with a war fan,
Fair
but
enough.
I mostly use magic.
Yeah. And finally tonight we have Mr. Ian.
Hi, I'm Ian. I play Heichi Akihiro, who's the blunt-speaking blade master of the group. Being a former dragon, he fights with two blades because it's a waste to carry a sword that you don't use.
Absolutely fair.
And that's my entire existence.
We are missing a Mr. Ben tonight. Occasionally this happens. Absolutely fine. So I'm going to take you straight over to the page for the battle map.
Ooh.
There's a battle.
Battle map. So you will have to place your own tokens on because I can't control. Let's say you can't control them when I put them on.
Yeah.
Did we
So
roll initiative?
if we have,
Yeah, we did.
We're down the bottom. We're down the bottom, aren't we?
yes, there
Yeah.
should only be Heichi, Takahashi, and Akihiro at the top.
Heichi was climbing up the front, wasn't he? So you're left.
Yeah, he'd crested as well, but we had not rolled initiative.
Yes, we had. It's in the chat.
Uh-huh. Oh yes, we did.
I did. Let's pull up the initiative tracker.
I'm up the top.
You were down the bottom still.
Yeah, you're down with us.
I might
Down
be
with
an old-
Cool.
Yes, because
Tom, do you want me to sing out the numbers?
No, I've got Akihiro on 65, Takahiro on 49,
Akihiro
I've got
65.
Takahiro
No, Akihiro's
Yeah.
27. He's actually
Yeah,
poorly.
no, I've got this is for some reason.
It's retained it
Got
from
an
the
old
previous
list
one.
on it.
Yeah, it's combined a
that-
couple of lists. It's fine. Let me just add these. Add the turn.
We can add our own numbers to our characters.
Add
Oh.
turn. Let's tag here. Tag hero. You should be at the top, mate. I'll move you up.
Why have I got access to?
I was at the top. How did I move down the bottom? Could someone else?
I don't know.
I
That's-
put myself there.
That's me because I thought it was me because I can move the token.
For some reason, I can move Andy's token. Why is that?
Oh yeah,
Doesn't matter.
I can too. Everyone can.
Okay.
I think maybe because Andy is able to view all of our tokens because he's the one recording. Maybe I don't know whether that affects how
Wow.
we interact with his token, but
I can't
It
move
is.
yours. Can you move
no,
each other's?
Hang on.
that's weird.
No,
Yeah.
there you go.
No.
Sorry, I'd hit. I can be edited and controlled by all people for some reason, so you can no
Oh,
longer do
no.
that. Only me and Andy can.
Oh, boo!
Oh,
Oh, you've
yes.
changed.
Don't
So
hit
we
me.
do need Ryutaro on there as well. Who is
I
not
couldn't
on.
move it now. I can't.
Yeah, he's just checked. He's just
Yeah.
corrected it.
Yeah, he's just changed it.
Yeah.
That's so clever.
Right, and then where's
Do we
he?
have Ben's character on there as well, or should we just theatre of the
He's
mind that
dead.
I'll bring him on.
he's dead?
He died.
It's wow.
Oh, he's still working with the old token, isn't he?
Sad.
Yes.
We buried him. Very sad.
Always looks like he's screaming in agony.
And there's a couple of.
Yeah.
Aren't there a couple of sort of
That's
mules
what
or
Ben's
donkeys
like.
or something with
Don't need to worry about all that. Don't
Garu
need to
and
worry
yeah.
about that. Don't need to worry about that. It's
Okay.
fine.
In
Don't need to
fairness,
worry
if,
about that.
if Ben
Not
was
to
here,
fall, everybody dies.
if Ben was here,
Anyway.
his token would be the same as ours.
Yeah, I don't know why he's on mine. But anyway, doesn't matter. It's fine. So,
We still need to add a
Hero,
couple of
what was
people to
yours?
the issue to the turn order.
Akihiro, what was your initiative?
27.
27. Takahiro, we were 49.
Yep.
Takahashi.
Don't know. Hang on.
Takahashi,
31.
you got 31. Yep. Xiaofan got 31 as well, so you got at the same time. And Heichi got 35. I then need
And Ryutaro needs to be
to-
added.
Yes. Give me a second. Ryutao, sorry, where's Ryutao? Gone there he is. What did you get, Ryutao?
I got a 29.
29. 29. Okay. So, Takahashi, down the bottom, you see, you hear the shouts as Takahiro and Akihiro burst out of the ground. Is there any? So who is going first? It is Takahiro. What
Seeing
would you like to do?
seeing one of my deadliest foes, I shall stride forward and attempt to kill it.
Go for it.
Okay.
Peace was never an option.
Not for
Right.
goblins.
Not for goblins, that's true.
Now, do I have to declare raises if I'm doing it now?
Yes.
You have to declare raises in advance, don't you? And
Yes.
I want my weapon. Is it under weapons? Right. Right. And then God, I can't remember the system at all. Sorry, I'm having an absolute brain fart. So
That's all right.
I've got 2 bonus keep, and I am I expert in this? I think I am, aren't I? What classifies it?
No.
No, it's
No,
emphasis.
no. It's untrained, trained, or emphasis.
I've got emphasis in katana. So yes, so
Then you roll it with an emphasis. Then.
yep. And then what was the benefit of doing raises? I'm trying to remember what it was. You could put extra dice of damage, couldn't you? Was the basic thing.
Yes, extra dice of damage. You can do different maneuvers. You can do like trips, disarms, extra damage. You can call your shot.
Okay, I shall put 2 raises in
Okay, for
to do
what do you want
damage.
to-
They'll be to do damage.
extra damage. Yeah.
Yeah, but let me roll.
No worries.
So I take do I take 10 off that, or you just add 10 onto its whatever? I'm assuming that's still a hit.
It just raises the target number that I've got, but you hit with 35.
35. I thought it's 5 off for each raise.
No, you hit with 35 because I've got a target number in my head,
Okay,
and you.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry. Right. Yeah. Right. So my
Yeah.
base
Got
weapon damage is 7 keep 2. I've put
Yeah.
2 raises, so that now becomes 9 keep 2. Correct?
Correct.
Why did that keep 3?
No, what did you roll?
I rolled 9 keep 2.
It's rolled 10 click 3. So I did another one. Did you get another one for something else? For some feat, trait?
We
ability?
rolled the 1, but it shouldn't make a difference to the keep.
Because you got emphasis in it?
That's re-rolled the 1.
No. Every 2 over 10 means you keep an extra die.
I haven't done that. So that I think that should be 17, not 24.
Okay, so what do you normally do? You normally do damage
I think you've added on bonuses that the sheet's already given you.
Except I didn't tell it anywhere I was doing 2 raises.
But have you added in the damage and stuff? Do you have like keep bonus damage or anything like that on your sheet? Let me have a look.
Sorry,
I don't like looking at character sheets.
not played for this for ages.
We need to play more often.
Life gets in the way though, doesn't it?
Powerful.
Right. Weapons.
How's it my fault?
You're the first one that came into my head.
Fair enough.
Right.
I accept that.
I think I should
17
just be 9 keep 2 and it should be 17 points of
Ah.
damage.
Yeah, because you've got bonus attack bonus keep as you're keeping an extra 2 for some reason.
That was on the attack though.
Yeah.
Isn't that from my sword?
Zoom out. Had we done one action?
That's because I have speed of lightning and I do +2 keep 0 to all attack rolls against those with lower initiative.
Yeah.
So
Which
that's
you
why
do
I've got the
have.
extra keep. Oh, 2 keep.
Yeah.
I put that in the wrong round. Balls,
Yes,
I
you
put that in
have.
the wrong round. Shall I just start again?
Yeah, just start again. Actually,
So-
yeah, just start again.
Apologies. Right. So
Popping out to the shops. I'll be back in an hour, just in time for my.
right. I'll still attempt to 2 raises.
Stabbed in the foot.
So does 41 still hit?
41 still hits with the 2 raises. Yes. So you're rolling.
So I'm now rolling 9 keep 2, correct?
Correct.
Because my base damage is strength, which is
3.
3 plus.
Your Kakita blade is a 4 keep 2, I believe.
Yep. So that's 7 keep 2, so that becomes 9 keep 2. So
Yeah.
So once again, it's putting keep 3 in. Something's going on that's keeping an extra dice, and I don't know why. But that, I think, should be 19 points of damage.
Rolling 9 plus 3.
Have you clicked on the weapons tab on your character sheet and see what it says as the damage there? So I think you're adding to that.
No, because weapon damage roll is 9 keep 2. I can see it's on here.
If he's already got 3 keep 2 on the weapon, it's making it 12 keep 2, which is 10 keep 3. Oh no.
Yeah.
10 keep 3.
Should I not be adding the strength in?
I think
shouldn't be adding something to
it's
it.
automatically doing that when you roll.
It's automatically adding the strength.
Damage.
So my so I should be rolling 6 keep 2 because it will then add the extra 3. Let's try that.
No. Your weapons are 4 keep 2, isn't it?
Yeah, that's just done.
Yeah.
Horrendous amounts of damage. It's 4 keep 2, becomes 6 keep 2, and it adds the strength on somebody. So Ian's right. It's adding the strength automatically. That's what I've done. Is I've added the strength in twice. And I've then just rolled a third roll, which is absolutely mad amounts of damage.
Which is the right roll.
And it's now 33 points of damage.
Yeah.
And you stab him in the foot.
I'm going to say you cleave an arm off with this one.
Okay.
And that was your first attack because you're now at a high enough level that you can make 2 attacks a turn.
Nope.
Oh no, you're not, are you?
No.
You're not. That's other people. Yes. Okay. Finally.
Sorry. Apologies to everyone.
What it was.
Right.
Yes. Do you know what? Heichi's just going to come in and tackle it.
Is it not dead?
I think. Nope. You've cleaved an arm off. He's screaming, but he is not dead. Heichi's just going to come in and grapple him, and he's actually, he's giving up at this point. He's grappled. He's being held. Blood is pouring out of his arm. The sort of blackish reds that's pouring out, and he's mewling on the floor.
Fair.
And he is being held in place by Heichi, and Heichi looks at him and goes, "Are you spying on us?" Xiaofan. You want to do anything?
Damn. I think. Can we see all of this?
You can hear it, yes.
Okay. I think that's enough people involved in that thing. Can I? How far can I move on this?
It's like 30 odd feet. I mean, it all depends on what your water is, but it's generally
Can I?
don't take the piss.
Yeah. Can I go to there?
Yeah, sure.
And then make a perception check. To look upwards and around myself to see if there's any more hidden gribblies.
You can either do perception or you can do an investigation. Because you are actively
Uh,
hunting
uh,
for it.
Yes. Or Oh, it's only objects. Yeah. Okay. I thought I had a spell for it, but
Light
Yeah, I
vision
was
doesn't do.
looking at the same thing, but objects now.
yeah, it reveals concealed objects. Unfortunately, concealed thing. Like I suppose it'd show up bits on them, but like might as well just do a investigation check. Right, investigation or perception, which is based on perception anyway, isn't it? Anyway, so and I'm trained in that, so let's go. 25.
You cannot spot anything else.
Cannot spot anything else. I think I just spend the rest of my action sort of shouting that back to the people above me and behind me. Just say, can't see anything else. But keep your eyes open. That's it.
Okay. Takahashi, anything you want to do?
Can you hold an action in this?
Yes, but what happens then is you drop an initiative for the next round.
Right, I was going to hold that action of a is it J strike? Iron fist, Takeshi's iron fist.
Yeah.
On if I see an enemy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't forget, in this game, your mastery level of the spell is how many rounds it takes to cast, unless you can do. Yeah, so it's 1 round anyway, so it will go off this round. Okay. Ryutao, you gonna be doing anything?
Right. So we're now talking to it rather than fighting it. I'm going to be keeping out, see if he's seeing if there's other ones. Can I do some kind of check to see if we can spot anyone else?
Yep, you can do another investigation one. No, you're a bit ambush detection thing does not count.
Okay.
No, you do not see anybody else moving.
Okay.
Akihiro. Unless it's something else you want to do.
I'll have my bow ready. I think that's a free action anyway to pull my bow now.
Akihiro.
I'm going to have a look around on this ledge that we seem to be on to see if there's any other access to it or whether I think this guy's climbed up the cliff.
Okay, give me a like hunting or survival or or investigation.
That'll be investigation then.
26. So quite obviously there is the remains of a fire just here.
Yep.
Yeah. Next to that there is a couple of furs that you must be using as a bed. What you see is that the plenty of footprints all around this for a few days. It does seem that here there is some more trodden down branches and snapped twigs and stuff. Just
Okay.
here. So you assume it leads, because that is like a kind of like a ravine leading up to the side of the cliff.
Right. Okay. I'm going to shout down to Ryutao. Yeah, I think there's something up here we might need you to have a look at that. That's
Okay.
me.
That's you. The goblin is he's just like struggling to get free, struggling to clamp his other hand over the stump where his arm was, and he's just like, no, 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 leave. And then it's Takahiro.
Heiji's trying
You're
to.
muted, mate.
You're muted.
Sorry. Heiji's trying to pacify him, isn't he? Take him prisoner.
Yeah, Heiji's got him grappled. So
Right.
he's prone, he's not going anywhere.
I shall leave him to Heiji then. And I'm going to investigate the ledge and walk down to here and have a look this way.
Smelling piss and shit is getting stronger as you when you walk around that corner. I mean, you can give us another like hunting or survival or investigation roll.
There's a survival skill, is there? I didn't even know that. I'll go with
It
investigation.
may be one of the not common skills.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, you get the exact same information as Akihiro. It seems that up here is where it came down. Where you are at the minute, it just smells of piss and shit. So it's obviously where the goblin's been going to the loo. Reckon it's been there a few days.
I shall just announce it's been here at least a few days.
Is it the only one?
And we're going to
That I
drop
can
out of
find.
initiative at this point. Yeah, dropping out of initiative.
I'm just going to keep my eye on this corner, see if there's anything coming down the road.
That's fine.
How difficult does it look to climb?
It's not that difficult. I mean, give us a simple roll.
Yeah, it's got some rope and stuff, so if
Yeah,
people are going to come up here, it makes sense to lash up a rope and stuff.
Target number
Athletics.
target number like 15. Yeah, easily done. Easily done. You can put yourself anywhere you like on that ridge.
I might just stay down here and look after the horses.
Yeah, I'm going to stay down there as well.
Yeah, all the best people stay on the ground floor.
Yeah,
That's right. Let the ones who want to dig around in the dirt up there.
I'm not thinking, I'm just.
Never heard of
make
a
sure
ground floor
everyone's-
penthouse, but hey, there you go.
Right, what was that, Kyle?
I believe I was off. Takahiro, to me up here to
Yeah,
look at something.
It's Akihiro, but yeah, I point him to the direction where the tracks are and the so we can glean any more information than I could.
Yep. Same selection of roles, hunting, investigation, etc. You've got the so you're looking at the tracks where this Akihiro's pointed out to you, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Like I say, you do. Everybody also notices that, let's say, there is the fire pit and the pile of furs that Yoshi's been using as a bed. Yeah, Mr. Kyle gives a roll. Right,
Am I
hunting.
rolling investigation or am I rolling hunting?
Up to you.
I'll go for. Will this be a tracking emphasis or not?
Yeah, tracking. If you've got tracking as an emphasis, you definitely use
I
that.
certainly do.
There you
God, my
go.
rolls are rubbish today.
Yeah. You get the same information, you get the same feeling that little ravine that goes up the mountain is where it came in from. But all of you only see one set of tracks pacing about here.
Okay. Right. I was about to ask, is there just furs and stuff for one person or?
Yeah, it's just one person.
Okay.
And all the tracks that are there are just for one person as well.
Okay.
I'll pass Michelle found the pastry as you're waiting down. As that appears from my roll.
Yeah. I'll eat it.
If only to save Takahashi for himself.
No. Sharing.
The goblin is now grasping its arm. He's just pinning him now, and he's just going, "Live, no hurt."
I shall stride over to the goblin and say, "Why are you here?"
No hurt.
Answer my question and you may live.
Picture. Watch.
Where are your clan?
Mountains.
How many?
Many lots. Lots and lots and lots. Too many. Too many.
So it would appear we have goblins living in the mountains on the edge of our lands.
He's sort of suspected that was a possibility anyway from coming here and from what you've learned from the boars.
There's always goblins everywhere.
Yeah.
We might have to do some eradication at some point.
Sorry, Jackie, I didn't catch the first two words he said. I heard watching, but what was the first word? When you asked him, what's he doing here?
Was there something like drawing?
I thought he said picture. That's
picture,
why.
yeah.
In which case, as soon as I hear that, I start looking around for, checking the furs for any such a thing.
You find in the furs a piece of vellum with a quick sketch of several people, and as you look at them, you go, "Oh shit, that's Takahiro with his banner. That's Takahashi with his big belly. That's Heichi with his no hair. That's Ryutao with the bow. That's me with two swords."
Looks like we were expected. And I sort of hold up the picture for everyone to see.
I should say to the goblin, did you draw this or did someone give it to you?
Boss.
Your boss gave it to you.
Boss.
What is your boss's
Oh,
name?
His head's starting to droop.
I shall shake him awake a bit. What is your boss's name?
Wake up from that blood loss.
Hurts. Sleep. Hurts.
I shall call that to the two Shugenja. Do either of you have some way of stopping a goblin dying from blood loss? Or is it easier just to talk to his corpse once he's dead?
Xiaofan's going to just quickly grab Takahashi's arm and just be sort of like, maybe they just need to speak to it before they kill it.
The only good goblin is a dead goblin.
Yes, it's got
Yes,
a.
I thought that might be your stance.
I should call that. It's got a leader, and I'm trying to find out what his name is.
All right. Yes.
Akihiro found a picture of all of us. It has a picture of us.
Kill it.
Don't you want to know where the picture came from?
We can still find out other ways. Kill
let's...
it.
Okay.
Stamp on its head. Kick it over the cliff.
Why are you talking in such a slow way?
That's how he always talks.
Yeah.
It's out of character. It's how you. I've started talking slower since we've got into the mountains, and I've been spending time talking to the earth spirits.
Okay.
You need something you have noticed as well.
Yeah.
But this is the first time you've mentioned it.
Yeah.
It is. I've chopped its arm off already. It is dying.
Good.
How far up is it?
Oh, it's probably around about 20 feet.
Yeah, Xiaofan kind of looks up at Takahiro and kind of shrugs. It's like, I'm not going to get up there in time, and I don't have ranged healing.
Would be good to know who its master is. Oh well.
You hear a sigh and then a defecation. As these bowels release as it dies.
Oh, brilliant. Nice.
Sorry, Heichi.
Yeah, that was Akihiro.
Heichi's used to it, I'm sure. It's improved his smell. He doesn't.
Heichi goes, I need a bath. I need a bath.
You can put him down now.
And just starts climbing down the side of the cliff.
Yeah, sideways.
Ryutao, Akihiro, am I right that there's a path going this way? The tracks go this way, is that right?
Yes.
Should we follow this?
It depends how much of what he was saying was bravado about there being many lots of them up there.
I think that's more he can't count.
Could be. Yeah, once he gets past 10, it's
It rather worries me that that he has a picture of us.
Yes, definitely.
Takahashi and Xiaofan, can either of you can the Kami spirits tell you who drew a picture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I shall climb down with the picture. So actually, sorry, Akihiro, you've got the picture. Apologies.
Yeah, okay. I'll climb down with the picture.
Yeah, I guess a simple athletics roll for climbing down.
Oh dear, here we go. Nothing simple about athletics.
Tag number 15.
You did all right.
Yeah, it's fine. Not a problem for that. Do you put the text of the spell in the chat for me, please?
Who are you and we're doing the show, fan?
I don't mind. I've got. I'm assuming we're doing reflections of Panku.
Panku, yeah.
I have. So water is my. Oh, I've got 3. Yeah, I'll do it.
I've got water
I'll use
3
water.
as well. Neither water's neither of our opposites. You're my opposite. I'm your opposite. So
Yeah.
water
So my
and
earth is the worst. Yeah.
our water and fire are the same.
Yeah.
I wondered if I'm just wondering if we add something else to it.
I think.
Put the text in. It'll say if you can put raises into it.
Okay. I'll
say any raising.
It doesn't say for raises for this.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, cool. Somebody make the entreatment of the Kami.
Is there a help roll? Is there a way to help? Like add 1, keep 1 or something?
Do you know what?
I don't know.
I was wondering the same. I wondered if there's not a help roll, if we both
There is a
combine cast as well together and use a slot each. Maybe we kind of talk to the Kami together, kind of bolster our, like combine our power. But if there's no raises, there's not much point because it'll either succeed or fail, won't it?
Or yeah, and I don't want to. Like I like that idea for something big, rather than something menial and then bothering the spirits. If you know what I mean.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. You can cast this one.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I was hoping you'd use your slot, your water slot.
I know. I've realised I've used 2 earth slots already. Could cast the thing on Akihiro and Takahiro.
Yeah, okay.
Slide through the earth.
I'll try it. Where's it gone? Ooh.
Cool.
That's right.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so you get that it was carried by the goblin. It was created about 2 weeks ago. And it was created in a darkened room with a single candle. And you get the feeling of, oh, right, it's Ken doing this, isn't it? It's Takahashi. Okay. You get the feeling of a hidden person. But as you do so, you get a whisper in your ear. Taka-chan.
Say that again. Can you spell that?
Yeah, Taka-chan. So Taka-chan. So Chan is like
like Chang with AA in front of it. And what's it mean?
Yeah, so Taka. So Taka, first part of your name. Chan is like an endearment given to you by
okay, yeah, by
or
family,
grandparent,
or a grandparent, or grandmother,
yeah, who whispers into your ear. One of my friends through that.
One of your friends, what?
Through that. That's, you see the banner. In that, there is one of my friends' symbols. My group of friends. And then it fades out.
Question, because you were describing the picture earlier, is Xiaofan also in the picture?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're carrying you're carrying a huge like balloon or bubble or something that you assume is to be your fan.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Can I? So from that whisper, I'm holding the map, the draw, the picture, aren't I? So, and then I'm going to look at it deeply to see if I can see this symbol within the banner that there's only one banner, I presume, that
there's only
and I'm looking for some, I've forgotten what they are, but some symbol of theirs that rings a bell. Do I need to do an investigation check or?
Yes, you will. Do you have Cipher as a skill?
Bear with. We're just looking through spells. I don't think so. I might have. Cipher. What? Yes, I do. I've got Cipher as a thing under calligraphy.
Yeah. Go roll that.
So I've got it under trained. It's not an emphasis, is it? I've got it written down that these aren't emphases, are they? They're just.
Yeah. Cipher is an emphasis.
Okay, so I'll roll it as an emphasis.
So do you? Yeah, so you would have that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've got it as from. There you go.
Let's have a quick look. Takashi. Yeah, if it's written in the thing, then yeah, you'll have it as a specialty, as an emphasis. So 43. Cool. You do notice. Ooh. You do notice a symbol that is there. It's not something you've ever you have seen before, but you recognize that this is a deliberate hidden symbol.
Because it's not what I know is in Akihiro's banner. I know it's different to what's in Akihiro's banner, so I can recognise it as a out of place. Therefore, even though I haven't seen it before, I can get you.
Yeah, very much so.
Sorry, is it any of this been mentioned to me? I'm assuming not.
Nope.
No.
This is just what he spotted within.
So
the
I was AFK.
I haven't mentioned it to anybody yet. I'm just looking at the picture.
I thought I was AFK, so I was just double checking.
Yeah.
Are you sharing the picture, Tom? Are you describing it, or are you?
No. So it is a. I'll tell you what. I'll save this. and I'll put it in the chat for you. Once it opens up. No, I won't do it. Oh, there we go.
But I've got no idea who created it. Just that the person was hidden. When you say hidden, do you mean they were when it was made, or do you mean they were masking their presence when it was made, or is it that they only had it for a little time? The goblin had it for longer, so I can't work out who created it.
The person who made it was purposely obscuring themselves.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that what
we had that with the mask, didn't we?
Yeah, that's just what I was asking.
Yeah.
But
you. Sorry.
Go on.
What did you have with the mask?
That the person who made it obscured or was using it obscured themselves.
Oh. Gotcha. Huh.
Did we work out or why or anything about the mask and how they were skewing? I'm sure we had a long discussion about it. But didn't we use it? Like
No.
reverse it around so we could. No. I didn't reveal anything at all. Okay.
Dang it, it's not done it on that bit that I wanted to.
So that was the mask found in the graveyard, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Just opening up. Okay. And there you go.
Oh, cool. I presume Xiaofan's close to me because we were close together down the bottom. I'll lean over to her and just point at the at that rune in the picture. Do you recognise this?
I have a look. Do I recognise this?
Give me some sort of roll.
History?
Now.
Can I make a roll as well? Can I make a Shadowlands roll or something? Law.
You can make a history roll as well.
So I've got theology rather than history. I don't know whether I can do just a regular law roll, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
No idea.
What's a regular law roll? I haven't got law. I've got law, Shadowlands, law theology, law agriculture.
Yeah, so you can click. I know you would have done an untrained roll anyway, B.
Okay.
Yeah, so
roll again.
You can make an untrained law roll, straight intelligence roll, trying to remember something if you wanted.
That's better.
It doesn't matter. It's an untrained one. Okay. Yeah. Neither of you recognise it.
That's. I did an untrained roll. And it's better.
Yeah. Yeah.
The way it goes.
Yeah.
I'll say. I'll say to and he's muted. I'll say to people, I can't tell who made it. They were obscuring themselves. It was made about 2 weeks ago. This goblin has had it since, and it was made in a small dark chamber by candle light.
What's happened about 2 weeks ago? Or longer, I suppose. Between 2 weeks and, say, 4 weeks ago.
We were in the like secret, or weren't we?
No, 2 weeks ago you were on your way back from the village,
Right.
Okay.
and then you've
The
spent
crab village.
the crab village, where the like broken dreams or lost dreams or something.
Lost dreams.
Broken dreams.
Yeah. So
One
you were traveling back from there. It's also roughly the time that the place was about a week after, or so, within a few days, after the attack on one of the smaller villages.
But that was by people, not
where-
by goblins, wasn't it?
Yes, it was by people.
Takehiro's down with us, isn't he? Down because he bought the map down.
Akihiro.
I would
that's
say
it.
everybody can get
Akihiro's.
down now. Yeah.
Sorry?
Sorry?
Yeah, I would say everybody can get down by now. With
someone ascertain who was the first one down. Who's the closest to
Akihiro.
Akihiro. Okay, I'll just hand the drawing to him and just point out that symbol as well. That's not right for Takehiro's banner.
I can't honestly say I take much notice of Takehiro's banner. I make a point of ignoring Takehiro's banner, if I'm being honest. Poppycock and
Xiaofan rolls her eyes. You're missing the point.
there was a point to
Do you
his banner.
recognise the symbol?
Really?
Those who have
recognise
no
the symbol?
accomplishments to
Do I
talk
recognise the
about.
symbol?
You can make it like a history roll or something like that,
A law roll, yeah.
or like an untrained lore roll, if you wish.
I'm guessing it's not a heraldry law then.
You could roll a heraldry one.
Okay, am I down and able
you
to make
want
a check as well?
Everybody's there.
Yeah.
It was just Akihiro was near, so I just handed it to him. But you all
Yeah.
saw the point to it.
Yeah. I've got both heraldry and history, which is the appropriate one to roll.
Choose one. Choose one.
Lump heraldry. Not that good.
Roll the highest, the
Don't
best
say.
one.
They're not big. Right, I shall roll trained history.
Agriculture then.
23.
Nope.
No, nothing.
Nope.
Okay.
Nobody recognises this whatsoever.
What has it replaced on my banner?
So it's not a perfect representation on your banner. It is literally a quick charcoal outline sketch of you with a banner and a couple of random shapes. However, Takahashi noticed this shape was in the wrong place. So there were some squiggles where you've got words placed on your banner. They're not the direct correlation. These are not accurate sketches.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, they are very quick, hurried charcoal sketches. It's just that he noticed something thanks to a whisper in his ear, which nobody else heard.
Right. The question is, do we divert from our stated plan and investigate this, follow the trail that seems to lead off from where this goblin was watching the path for us? Or do we continue on our planned trek?
Whereabouts are we, Tom, in terms of on the route that we're taking?
We're still in
You're
Boarlands, aren't we?
literally going to be you're about half an hour away from leaving the mountains and having the road ahead of you. Because the road's maybe, is a few miles outside of the mountains, but you're very soon out of the mountains.
Well, if we explore where this goblin has come from now, it would give us the advantage of time on that. But if we don't, I don't think that they will move anywhere. By the time we get back, we'll probably be gone for a few weeks. But we'll be moving away from this area, which I doubt they would follow.
We're assuming this is the only place they're looking out for us.
That's true. We don't know anything. I mean, it could. I don't like the idea of there being a goblin with our pictures. Sounds weird. And I'm assuming the picture doesn't particularly. I mean, how much do we know about goblins? I kind of look at Takahashi. How artistic are they? Is this something that a goblin would draw if they were hidden?
It said it had a master.
We've done now. If the spell can't recall what's this person, it sounds like there might be Shugenja, and knowing about this spell that we can use to discover things if they've made it in a hidden way. So it's
Tom,
Mm-hmm.
from the whisper in my ear, she said her friends, one of her
Yes.
friends. Remind me, maybe in Discord chat or something, who. It's something so fucking long. The background, what group they're in. I might have it written down somewhere.
Let me just check something for you. See if 1 second. Da-da-da. Oh yeah. I will send you a message.
In Discord chat, yeah?
Yeah. 1 sec.
Yeah.
Where's Discord? 1 second. Da-da-da. Messages.
That might have been.
It should be in your thing.
It's in my notes, but I don't know where they are.
Yeah.
Okay, and yeah. Let me have a look and see. You guys carry on talking amongst yourselves. I'm not going to mention it to them, that's for sure.
Yeah.
we could spend some time looking where the trail might lead us, because if it's close, then it's worth investigating now, but if it's several days away, we might have to consider relieving it for until we get back, considering our time constraint with the Wasp Clan, the Fox Clan.
I think the goblin had been there for several days, but you said it was just drawn 2 weeks ago, and I don't think it's been there as long
The
as 2 weeks.
goblin was here several days. How did they know we were going to be leaving?
That implies
How
that
long
there's
has it-
lots of goblins scattered over the place with our pictures.
How close are we to the village that was attacked?
Couple of days.
So it's not local. It's not.
Oh.
If someone's trying to draw us to this area, they wouldn't attack that village.
Yeah.
Do you think that there is a bunch of goblins out with pictures of us, or do you think that maybe there is, I mean, perhaps somewhat hesitantly, I'd like to say, but do you think that maybe there is someone within Shirahaichi that is telling people our potential movements?
If there is,
And
it
it's not
implies.
beyond, yeah. Go for it.
If there is, it implies. I think that it's not one of the guests, because I think all the guests have now taken the oath, haven't they?
That's the boar slayer. I'm thinking Shirahaichi, where we go to tell the, because we don't tell everything to the boar's lair, Jomai.
No, yeah,
We report
true.
to our daimyo who's in Shirahaichi. If anybody was going to learn of what we're doing and where we're going, it's likely that they would be listening to us or finding things out in Shirahaichi rather than the boar's lair. So it would be our newer companions, like as in our new group, which I would doubt, or one of the people that within Shirahaichi, do we have other people there?
Oh yeah, without a doubt. I mean, you are a small clan, but you have got several of the Hemin, the Hinin, and
Yeah.
Etta as well. So you do have, there's probably a good 150, 200 people all told within Shiro Heichi and the village around it. And there's space for more as well.
Yeah.
Am I right that the list that the group that's called in the Boar Clan personalities, that's all the samurai based at the main castle, correct?
Yeah, we've also got like the Jomais in there as well.
Okay.
Like Heichi Eriko, the Jomai's daughter, is in there, and Hideo's in there. So all the other ones are based at the castle at Shiro Heichi. They are the ones that you and your daimyo recruited. There are other lesser samurai as well there, but these are the personalities.
The important ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My only thought is that if there is a person who is of knowledge of Shugenja to hide themselves when creating something, to specifically look out for us, there is, to my mind, nothing good that can come from that.
I think this is the bigger threat to the clan.
It is kind of the bigger threat to the clan. If we're being selfish, this is more important to us. But it might take a day. It could just be us. It might not lead anywhere that we can go right now. But now we are aware of such things.
Right. Well, we can't take the horses
Perhaps
with us, so maybe Guru and the other servants return a little bit back the way we came, and the rest of us go and follow this now.
yeah, perhaps to a safe area where we can camp.
Mm-hmm.
What does everyone else think?
Anyone disagree?
I think we need to strike this imminent danger. We'll worry about future danger later.
Ian, your audio is really faint. Is it the...
Try that. Is that any better?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we need to deal with this imminent danger. We can deal with future planned dangers later.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ryutao.
Land comes first.
Okay.
We make our way back up to that ledge. I think is that where we're going?
Okay. So you're getting I'll get the names up so you can write them down. You're getting Goro, Masaharu, and Korimoro to actually set camp with the horses.
But back, not near this viewpoint, but back the way back towards the Boar lands.
Okay.
Like 20 minutes back, where we saw a nice area just to set up as a camp.
Yeah.
That we already know is safe because we've been past it.
Okay, give me a second.
Okay.
Sorry, Tom.
It's all right.
Don't give him a second. He has time to plan then.
He's planning 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even in his sleep.
He's just working out how long we can leave Guru and Co before he comes and slaughters
Yeah.
them with the goblins.
So, what would be our plan? Just talking amongst the rest of us. To go up to that crevice and follow it.
I think Ryutao tracking in the lead, and
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do this then. Do you want me to make a
Oh, yeah.
roll to scout the path?
We have to find our way up there
Go
first. I
for
think.
it. Yeah, go for the roll.
Hunting tracking, or do you want
Yeah. Tracking. Tracking fine.
roll?
Cool. This path actually, let's say, it leads up a close, like almost ravine stroke gully that's been carved out from like rain, from the top of the cliff, like further into the mountains. Probably leads up on a reasonable slope for around about 50 feet or so before it hits like like a plateau or something. As you're going through, you can see that this is a traveled route, but it's not well traveled. It's one person coming down towards where you found the goblin. And you can only tell that by some of the broken stuff that's around. Any footprints have been washed away. You know, you're literally seeing some broken bits and pieces.
Okay.
Right.
I'll keep following the path. Make sure everyone's safe behind me.
Heiji's
We'll
bringing up
follow
the
the
rear.
tracks the opposite way.
Yeah. Right. Sorry, 1 second. Right. Okay. I want to stop that there then. Right. Okay. So leading up, you do get up to what is a natural ledge, kind of plateau, before it starts heading back down the other side. Give me a. In fact, everybody can give me a straight, either straight perception or straight or an investigation roll.
Sorry, it's going. We stopped going up. We actually started going down again.
Yes, so there's a small plateauy bit, and when you get to that top bit, it does go down. But when you're out on the top, give me either investigation or perception roll.
Can I just state I'm keeping an eye out for more sentries.
Yeah, of course.
I'm sure others are doing the same.
Yep.
Did everybody look at the symbol, or was it only Akihiro?
No, I did as well.
You did, Phil.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I wasn't anyway. You're smart enough for it.
Yeah, afraid not. Sorry.
That's right. Heraldry isn't one of my strong suits.
Yeah. Okay, so Ryutao, you think that you see when you're looking around and down, there is some smoke damage, like some soot or something. It's like a blacker smudge on the cliffside. Because let's say it's up and down at this point. You're in you're in the lower part of the mountain range. The foothills are just beyond where you are. But you think you see some potential soot damage.
Okay, I'll point that to the others and look forward to keep going.
So soot damage from from a fire, did you say?
Yeah, campfires.
A campfire. Okay.
Yeah.
There's obviously
Yeah, I'd say
more.
campfire.
Do we get any
How close are we getting to this bit of cliff? Or is it worth investigating that or avoiding that? Or
That's probably around about, I don't know, maybe a quarter of a mile, maybe a bit more away.
Some pretty extensive campfires then to have left marks visible quarter of a mile away. Or you mean quarter of a mile from where we started the trail?
Yeah, let's say you think it's some sort of like it's black smudges that don't look in the right place, and the only thing you can think of would be like campfires burning some green branches.
how old are these Ryutao?
You would have no idea. From this distance, you would have no idea.
Oh, we're not there. Oh,
Yeah.
We were.
I think that might be worth investigating because that could be an indication of some sort of power of a Shugenja or some kind of creature.
Yeah, if it's just campfires, then it's probably just goblins. But depending on whether it was our friend goblin or another, I can't imagine a goblin every quarter mile set up a camp with our picture. Seems a bit extreme. But
sorry, catch me up on this. I've been working stuff out and thinking on backgrounds. What's this black fire stuff? Black marks.
So we've got
on the cliff
camps.
face. Yeah.
But we're seeing soot marks from, unless I've misunderstood, you said we're about a quarter of a mile away from it, and we can see soot marks on that. That to me is a lot of soot mark. That's not a campfire. That's a big fire.
Where we are now, or in the distance?
No. We've travelled a bit of way.
Yeah.
From the initial point, and it's something we've spotted on the journey. We've gone up over a crest, down onto a plateau, started to descend a little bit, and that's when we've spotted it. I think that's right.
Where we are, depending or in the, there's another spot of black mark. So we are there. We're
No. So from the map where you were, you've gone up that ravine, that little gully. You've come to the crest, which is a bit of a plateau, and in the distance from there, as it's going down, you can see black marks against a cliff. So, like I say, about a quarter of a mile or so away from you. Right. The only thing that Ryutao could think of would be a campfire, burning some properly green, sort of tarry branches.
But it's not. Can we estimate the size of it from the distance? Like we're a quarter of a mile away. If it's visible, it must be quite a big patch.
That's what Andy was saying. Sure. You mean you can give us a intelligence roll if you like.
I like
anyone.
Intelligence. Straight intelligence. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you have to be basically working out some maths. Quite a decent roll as well, though. I have to say, it's quite a decent target number.
What do we
Anyone
do?
else wants to make a roll?
Trying to estimate the size of the area covered by fire. Or sorry, by the soot marks rather. Based on the distance and what can be seen.
Big fire or lots of fires?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Does the tracks seem to go in that direction?
From here, you give me another tracking roll. Anyone give me a tracking roll?
I think.
Sorry.
So
yeah, Ryutao is the tracker.
I'm not going to track.
Ryutao, get on it.
What's the track?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for it to come through.
It's the
35.
Residual left by your food on the plate. That's a track.
That's a trace.
With that roll, the easiest path down this side would lead in that general-ish direction. I mean, obviously, once you got past a certain part, you'd have to check again and again and again. Yeah. But this first part, the easiest path down, would go in that general-ish direction.
There could be a base camp.
I think we go and look, don't we?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, we follow.
Yep.
Give me 2 more tracking rolls to make sure that you're in the right place from Ryutao, and everybody else give me 2 more perception or investigation rolls to see if they spot anything. $39 and 23. Cool.
Is there a perception skill?
Investigation.
No, investigation.
It's investigation.
But it's perception stat.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I've got investigation rolls of 32 and 34.
Yeah.
I had 38 and 24.
Yeah. Okay. So with the hunting, you do make it even though there's been some like twists and turns, and you lose sight of where the suck marks were, you do eventually get up to a point, probably around about 200 feet away from it, which will give you a decent observation of it.
Yep.
And what you see is a cave mouth. The cave mouth itself is scorched, truly scorched. You can't, and that's where all of the suck marks are reaching up from. The cave mouth is a decent size, probably around about 25, 30 feet across. And probably around about 15 to 20 feet high.
The dragons a thing in this?
Dragons are things of legend. No dragons have been seen in any sort of memory.
And in this,
in fact,
they're not fire-breathing kind, are they, of traditional D&D? They're oriental kind of dragons.
Yeah.
Mystical.
Yeah. And the only one that is... obviously, there are legends of dragons, but they all come from... like the beginning of time type thing.
Yeah.
There's nothing no dragons have been claimed to have been seen for years and years and years.
Yeah.
So this cave mouth, is it the whole thing's black and it's black inside, like there's been a big conflagration, or is it just black where? So it's not just black where smokes come out if there's people living in there, and it's just like a chimney effect. It's the whole cave is blackened.
Oh, the sea, yeah.
Yeah, the
Not
whole
just the
cave
ceiling.
is blackened, so as if there's a big fire within the mouth of the cave.
Someone tried to burn this place down. Could be. Or there's something important that was here that they tried to burn.
Or couldn't a Shugenja have thrown fire around and created this?
Was my thought initially.
It's too big to cave. Maybe.
Shall we look around inside the cave?
I think so.
Can I just think back and do make a lore Shadowlands, see if I can think of any flame creating creature that might cause this, that might be in service to the god of some Oni of some sort.
Cool. And give me, and Xiaofan can also give me a spellcrafting roll as well.
Yeah.
Oh. 27.
How big a spell needs to be to cause this much damage?
How many raises did they put into the flame strike?
Yeah.
So,
how angry were these Kami?
Yeah. There are some Oni that have control of fire, although they're not common, they are not uncommon either. Sorry, they're not rare either. They do tend to be on the named side of them. Spellcraft. Yes, it could be done with certain fire spells with enough concentration and effort. You could create a flame that big, but you'd also need to hold it burning for a while to create those sorts of marks. Takahashi, you also remember about the magic muds that the goblins have, which they swim in and then set themselves on fire.
Ah, yeah. I'll remind people of that.
Can someone remind me as a player, because I've completely forgotten that. Is that's
We saw when we were in that cave in the with the Oni and that picked up the goblins to defend itself.
yeah.
They were, I'm sure, in there they had some stuff that they smothered themselves in and set fire to them. There's a big pool of it, wasn't there? That
Yeah.
we found. It's like flaming mud, a bit like napalm, if you will. But
It's
Oh,
it's basically natural oil coming up out of the ground.
yeah.
Yeah.
So this could be either them doing that or a source of the oil that caught fire.
We should definitely look. I think.
Let's investigate goblins.
I think that if anything, regardless of whether it was the magic mud or some Shugenja or even just a big fire, I think it was probably done intentionally to burn evidence of something, or burn something ritually potentially. So
I think we need
let's
to
investigate.
closer, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Let's
So are we there?
investigate. I'll look down at Attacker Hero's sandals and then back up again.
There's a fleck of blood on my big toe, come from when I chopped the goblin's arm off.
Brilliant.
Fair enough. Okay. Are you going to be approaching openly or stealthily or what?
Oh, we're not there yet. Okay.
Yeah, let's say you're about 200 yards off.
I seem to remember
we
us with
should definitely
samurai.
approach carefully.
I seem to remember as with samurai, we're not supposed to stealth.
So stealthing
long as no one
for
catches
good
you doing it.
reason is fine. Stealthing for
Yeah.
nefarious reasons is not good.
There's a difference between being careful in the woods to avoid predators, creatures, and the enemy versus sneaking around in the kitchens of a castle to poison the stew.
Why does that occur
Yeah.
to you as an example?
Well,
It's not her fault. She poisoned somebody else's food and not yours.
yeah,
She tried.
that
Right.
poor guy.
So let's sneak up then, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be careful. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'll go to try and say sneak. We'll
Sneak?
be careful.
Okay.
Yeah, just be careful. Cautious. Stealth. Yeah.
you guys, I'm sneaking.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to try, but this is going to end badly, I'm sure. Or not.
Oh, wow.
What's that? Oh,
We're all
I've got
doing
5
pretty
agility.
well. What the fuck?
Because you're keeping 5
For the
dice, aren't you, Ian?
non-stealth.
I got 5 agility. Yeah.
But it's
Yeah,
untrained. You're untrained, which is why the 10 hasn't re-rolled.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a shame.
So it's Takahashi, you rolled a 10, well, which hasn't re-rolled.
Yeah.
I thought my dice roll was good. Need to increase my rings.
Your dice roll was very good.
Okay. As far as you're aware, you're moving carefully, you're moving quietly. Nobody's dislodged anything. You get closer to this cave mouth, and yes, you can see that it is blackened with fire damage.
Can we see if there's anyone still inside it? Like if there's people watching
If you're going
us
right,
or inside or
you're going right up to the cave mouth.
think one of us
Ryutao,
should. Yeah.
the scout.
Do we not want to come approach to the side, though? Don't walk straight up to the front of
Yeah.
it. Approach from
Yeah,
the
yeah,
side.
yeah. But
Yeah.
Yes, sides.
oh yeah, that's what I mean. You that's what I imagined you were doing, but are you
Yeah,
going
yeah.
right up to the cave mouth to poke your head around it?
I'll sneak up close and have a nose.
Okay.
We'll watch
Even
his
though
back
I'm the archer,
as good friends.
I
Yeah.
should be the one watching everyone else's back.
I'm going to
Then-
pause and listen and see if I can hear any other sound besides us.
As we were waiting, I'll hand Michelle Fan another pastry.
I eat it.
Right, Ryutao, give me an investigation. Takahiro, give me a perception.
Perception or investigation?
Perception, because you were listening.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Not bad.
Okay. Right. Okay, Takahiro, you hear nothing.
Okay.
You know, Ryutaro, it actually leads further back into the darkness. You do see what could be some remnants of bone, just blackened and burnt, sticking out of the floor. There's a layer of soot covering it, covering everything. You do see that the cave does go further back into the mountains, and from where you've been before, and the stories of from the Boar is that the mountain range is riddled with cave networks.
Yep.
And you do know that there's a particular area to the north of the lair, somewhere in the mountains, which is like a known area for goblins and sometimes other Shadowlands creatures to come out of.
Yep.
But every time they close down one part, another, they still get things coming out occasionally. So you're assuming this is something similar. Why it would be caked in soot, you're not sure though.
Now
I'll
we're
relay
closer.
that.
Sorry. Yeah.
I'm just saying
now
I'll
we're
relay that back to people.
Now we're closer. Can we guess at how long ago this was done? Is it still? Is there still a smell? Is the soot weathered at all? Or
I will say there's no smell. There's no residual heat coming from anything. People are welcome to give me investigation rolls if they like.
Yeah, that's something I wanted to know because I
Yeah.
feel like the times on these are important. I turn to Takahashi and I'm like, "Where are you getting the pastries from?" And then I start looking.
It is. There is some weathering. It is not recent at all, but you can't tell how long ago it is. But it must have been quite intense to have it still be caked, and still have it on the outside of the cave mouth.
Has it melted a rock at all?
Not that you can see.
Look at my investigation roll. I rolled a 34 and 1 dice. It's mental.
Yeah, I know.
It's
Shit.
mental.
I
Holy
saw
shit.
it. Yeah. It is. You.
Crazy.
Takahashi. So let's go upwards from this then. Xiaofan at 33. You think this is? You can't see any like impact spots, so you don't think it was a
Pew, pew,
like
pew.
things being thrown.
Yep.
Okay.
Does it look
Takahashi.
recent, as in with the last week?
Oh no, it's not the last week. It's probably a month
Wow.
or so.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Though obviously, it's a lot of it is protected.
Yeah.
Takahashi, with your 48. I'm going to say that you spot near the entrance by one of the boulders, about football maybe bigger sized. There's a tangle of wood. It's obviously, it was obviously snapped off or cut and stuff together. So somebody's that hasn't been affected just because of where it was in the thing. But you notice that you have a thought that they've actually stuffed the cave with brush to actually set fire to it.
I'll point that out to the others and say, look, they must have filled the whole entrance with brush and lit it on fire.
So
Why?
So you would do that to drive whatever's in the cave away, quite possibly forcing them out of other exits that maybe you have covered, or you're just trying to push smoke through the tunnels and then see what other entrances there are as the smoke comes out of them.
That's what I would think. But it could also be to drive creatures out, or even, again, deliberately harming whatever's inside it or destroying something.
It's my bedtime.
So cute.
You carry on.
No, Mr. Ken.
Ken, leave your camera on, mate, and I'll just boot you later. Okay, otherwise I've got to reset all the cameras. So.
Okay, I'll leave it on.
Bye.
Yeah. Cheers, folks.
Bye.
Too dark. Ah!
Yeah. Right. So yeah. That's what you were thinking. Sorry, I just interrupted you there. Yes.
So
talking about potentially
it could be to mark to find out other entrances. It could also be just to flush whatever's in here out of other entrances. But it seems to indicate a battle between two groups, or it's some massive ritual thing. But if it's some massive ritual thing, why would you do it right at a cave entrance? That seems a strange. I mean, you tell
the
me.
Investigation roll. Can we see if there's any indication that it's been done for ritual purposes?
With the role that you had, if there is any ritual markings, they've been obliterated or covered by the soot.
It's something to consider, but I don't think there's any way that we're going to be able to find out now. She kicks a bit of the dirt away, the charcoal.
The only other thing I think you might do it is if you were trying to collapse the cave, but it doesn't look like it's collapsed in there.
It only really works if you're trying to burn away supports.
True.
Yeah,
So
it's dirt.
In a mine, you'll do that because it will get rid of the shafts.
The support beams.
Yeah.
Shall we go a little further in, see if there's any other things that we can discover about this, or
Well, do you want to go
I
a little
feel
bit
that this is
a
further
little bit
along.
beyond the damaged area? See if there's a bit that's not damaged to see if we can
Yes.
understand what this was.
Yeah, that's kind
Yeah,
of
I
what I
think
was
that's- yeah.
thinking.
We're going to need to be able to see in the dark though. So has anyone got any
Or
torches?
we can just make it lights.
Can you do
Let's
that,
see.
or
I don't know. Let's have a look. There's a spell for everything, surely. Or just a lantern. Do we have lanterns?
I think Guru has mine.
Oh. Tom, you're muted, by the way.
Yeah, you would potentially only have a torch, maybe, but that'll be with your travelling packs. Your lanterns would definitely be with the horses.
Okay.
My travelling pack is with the horses.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have
I
mine.
could shroud somebody in flames for a minute. Probably not worth it.
The other thing is, Heichi's got his flaming fist thing, isn't he? So,
Oh,
is it not
yeah.
something we can...
Yeah, come on, Heichi. Do something.
Very quiet today, Heichi.
Yeah. Why are you so quiet, Heichi?
I've been contemplating
Oh, God.
wisdom
No,
of
no,
my
no, no.
family and
Oh, no.
friends.
Oh, dear. We
And
kicked
the
a
lights they
puppy.
bring to the darkness, and his hands just then light up.
Amazing. You're invaluable, Heichi.
Says Tom after quickly logging into ChatGPT.
Nope. That's just my general LARP bullshit.
Okay, fair enough. That's all right then. Right, so the only form of light we've got between us is Ryutao. You haven't got any form of light on you, do you?
I will check.
We don't have our travel packs with us. Those are on the horses.
If you can realistically say, yes, we have, a reason for why you have it carrying.
I'm not even sure I carry my own travel pack. So.
No.
Yeah. I'd say probably not. I thought this was going to be above ground thing and we'd be back. Is there anything around that, like branches or such in the
Didn't
opening?
Didn't we just find an unburnt bundle of wood?
Well, it doesn't really burn like that, though, does it?
No, it doesn't.
You need a wad of cloth and paraffin oil or something to...
True.
Okay, just looking at the entrance though that we found, can we see how far the sunlight is revealing it's burnt inside? Is it all burnt in this cave entrance? And is it a is it a cave that's gradually narrowing as it goes back, or is it an entrance that's widening out?
It's narrowing slightly as you go back.
Sorry, do we know if goblins can see in the dark? I guess they can, but...
Yeah, I think that was part of the problem we had before, is that we were wandering around.
They can see, we couldn't.
They did have light in their tunnels, but there was much less than humans would need.
Right.
But we've got something else as well as we've either got two tribes of goblins fighting each other, or we got something else here as well.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of how it relates to the goblins and whatever it is that is telling them to track us.
Well, this happened before that goblins
Yeah.
was told to wait
Yeah,
for us. So
true. That's a good point.
Okay. Let's just try and get as much info as we can. We go to an area where the burn part has stopped.
Sure. So the burn part goes in probably around about 25, 30 feet-ish. You can see further back that there is the tunnel does sweep round back into the mountainside. It does go down slightly. You can go, like I say, you can probably see well enough to around about 25, 30 feet in, 50 feet at most, before it gets too dark for you to spot anything. I mean, you could summon something as a magic user.
Yeah, but I've just looked at that. It only lasts if you have something to burn.
Yeah, there you go.
So otherwise it winks out immediately. I've already looked.
Yeah.
And that wooden sort of bundle we found wouldn't be enough fuel to provide light.
Oh, good grief, no.
No, okay.
No, it would, like Akihiro said, it would need to work exactly like a torch. I'm essentially summoning fire, but then as soon as I've summoned it, it needs something to feed it. Otherwise,
Yeah.
like if I summoned water, it would just drop to the ground floor and then soak into the ground, likely, especially at this altitude. Things like that, it acts like normal material. It's not like a fire spirit.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Oh, can we ask Heichi just to come as far? We'll go in as far as we can see by the natural light, and then ask him to go, I don't know, another 30 foot with his hands to try and understand whether this is just like a long tunnel or whether it opens out into an area.
It does open out into an area.
And no other sources of light are present.
Well, as he turns the corner, where he opens it up, he actually pulls back. He can see a glow.
Hello?
A glow.
As in, oh god. There's going to be other creatures here, isn't there? Okay.
How much light do Heiji's hands give off? Enough for us to walk comfortably as a group without walking into one another? And
yeah, they are effectively two torches.
I can do that thing where, well, it doesn't actually matter if you can't see in the dark, actually.
Let's go in a bit further using. Let's go to the point that Heichi spotted this, and then try and see if we can pick out what this glow is from. Is it flickering from a fire? Is it something glowing that's painted on the walls, or something like that?
He leads you to that point, and you can see there is a dull, reddy orange glow. It's fairly steady as well. It's not flickering like flames.
Does it feel warmer here?
Yes.
I would like to use sense, and then sense fire.
Sure.
I'm trying to sense the location. I'll tell you what the spell does.
Yeah, just
The spell can be cast.
When you click it, it should come up as well.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh no. Oh no, my internet's frozen.
Oh no. It says the spell could be cast in any of the 4 standard elements. So fire for this one. It allows the caster to sense the presence, quantity, and rough location of elemental spirits, not the evil spirits known as the Kanzen, of that element within the range of the spell. I'll tell you the range in a second. This is most frequently applied when looking for spirits with which to commune, but can also be useful as a crude basic location device. For example, a caster lost in the wilderness could cast sense water and hopes to find a source of drinking water. My wondering is if there is some kind of volcanic activity here.
Yep. Cast the spell.
And the range is 50-foot radius from the caster. I could have put razors in to make that better, that thingy, but I'll just keep moving towards the source.
Yep. Make the dice roll. Tell me what you get, and if you pass it or
27.
not. 27.
Yeah,
Yeah, you pass it. So you. Oh, okay. So there are fire spirits ahead of you. They are also rock as well, earth spirits. But they're mainly fire. You would think that they are magma?
Magma, lava.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that glow is potentially magma or lava, depending on whether it's exposed or not.
That's melting rock, isn't it?
Yes, it extremely hot. There is I've seen or heard of volcanic eruptions where fire and earth like mix together like water and explode from the top of mountains. Some mountains have these streams of them inside. The spirits are quite strong there.
Do you think that back at the entrance, you wouldn't do that kind of burn that sort of at the entrance to this cave to try and damage creatures of melted rock and fire? So do you think it might be
could be
them?
some way to worship them?
Oh, that's interesting. I was going to say, could it be them defending themselves? But worship makes much more sense.
If it is a natural occurring thing that the kami are spilling out at certain points, some of the lesser creatures such as goblins and rat folk and such might see them as as rightfully spirits to be worshipped, but they will do so in a crude way, such as burning potentially effigies or such.
There were
I don't know.
There were bone fragments.
They could have burnt some of a sacrifice. Then maybe they'd sacrifice some of their own or others. We could go closer, but it could be quite dangerous. And fire spirits tend to be quite brash and aggressive if you don't treat them with the correct respect.
Maybe we should leave then.
I can't imagine there'd be any answers for us concerning the picture down this way.
How intelligent are fire spirits?
They could be very intelligent. They are the intelligence is actually the purview of fire. So those who are intelligent and good with agility are closer linked to the fire. And she looks towards the Bushi members of the group and like Akihiro and likely more aligned with fire. I myself am quite good with air and fire, but not with earth. Earth specifically is my weakest element.
So the likelihood is that whatever drew that picture is not the
Can't see the kami having that kind of interest in our lives and unless they are being harnessed to something else. We can always come back here. I feel that this is perhaps just a place where we've stumbled upon, maybe.
Yeah. I think, as one of you said, this is not going to give us the answers. Should we go back to the entrance and see if there are any tracks leading on to anywhere else? Because if something's brought something to sacrifice here, then where have they gone?
That sounds like a better path to follow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rather than into the fire.
So let's return to the entrance, and then
Retreat.
And then
tactical withdrawal.
yes,
Tactical relocation.
and then
Takahashi gives me another pastry, and we both eat.
let's return to the entrance and see if we can find other traction there.
I do want to check the bone fragments, see if we can work out what it was. What it was in life. Let's speak.
Bone fragments have been burnt, though, aren't they? It'd be pretty hard to.
Depends how hot and how long they were in the fire.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
And you might get an idea of the size of the body.
Can I either do that as well, or do a help thing with medicine, maybe?
Yeah, I was going to say human medicine rolls would be the best bet. If you don't have medicine, you can make a realistic choice of what you want to roll.
I don't have medicine, so I don't think I've got a clue.
Okay. Medicine trained. 29.
Okay.
Hunting would be the only thing that I could possibly put forward as just the size of the body or whatever. Work out. Well, that's a yeah, okay. That's sort of an ankle bone, therefore scale it.
Yeah.
That femur's the size of a human's.
That sort of thing, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's more medicine than hunting, isn't it? I understand that. So I'll make an untrained medicine roll. Why not?
Go for it.
You probably get better than us. That'll be the funny thing.
Yeah.
He's probably got a stat of 5, knowing Ian, so.
No, only 4.
Only.
Only.
Okay. I would say humanoid. That's the best you're going to get with the damage to it.
So no thing on size or whatever, because goblins are very small.
Goblins are smaller. I would say it is humanoid. It is because the damage to it and the soot to it. I would say, yeah, it is smaller than you would expect from a full-grown human.
Okay. Possibly a goblin or a very small human, a child.
Child or.
Mm. So, do we have any other tracks that lead out of here?
You're going back to the entrance then, yeah?
Yeah.
Actually, are you making any tracking rolls whilst you're inside the cave?
Yeah, I suppose so. Or what with the trackers, I suppose. Can I do investigation? Just to look for other things?
Yeah.
Or have we already done that?
Not this far in.
Okay,
Okay,
I'll do
I'll
that.
do an investigation just for.
Same will
Yeah.
I'm going to do
You've gone
investigation,
past
but
the fire.
I've rolled an appalling. I found a wall.
Wow. You walk into the wall.
He stubs his toe.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to do an investigation to see if there's any traces of soot on Takahiro's armor.
Yeah.
There
Oh,
is
yes.
now.
Yes.
He's just walked into a
right.
wall.
So with the hunting, you do see there are scuff marks and scratches within the cave, past where the soot is, but before you actually going to the glow. You're in that sort of space between the glow and the soot. And you can tell that they are not the scuff marks and stuff. They seem to be dragging heavy stuff.
Sorry, in or out?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we both. First
Yeah.
in and then out.
Yeah. The scuff marks, etc. They don't go above 4 feet higher than 4 foot on the walls, etc. Not that it's at like the 4 foot level going across. Yeah, and in places they don't go higher than that. On the investigation stuff, yes. Let's have a look. Akihiro, you find a rusty chipped tanto. Xiaofan, you find some carved knuckle bones to be used as dice. Yeah. Not that you would want to touch them because they are knuckle bones. In fact, yeah, they're not carved bone, nice, perfect squares. They are knuckle bones. Yeah. So the question is, before we call it for the night, what would you like to do?
I think look outside and see if there's tracks leading anywhere else away from the site.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Head back outside. This will be the last roll of the night. This is going to be quite a high roll, I think. Potential for a high roll. So, yeah.
Spend the void to do something?
Roll and keep an extra die if you spend a void.
Yeah, I'll do that. So how do I modify this?
Just go into your skill bits, and when it says bonus, roll, bonus, keep, just increase them to
No,
1.
you put 1 in plus roll and 1 in plus keep, but make sure you click out of it. Otherwise, it won't do it. You've got to click out of it before it registers it.
$36. Cool. Right. So you do see some more recent tracks from about, you'd say, maybe a week or so ago. Maybe a few days old. Definitely a few days old. You also notice there is a symbol scratched into a rock. It basically is a go this way
Okay.
arrow.
Is that the way we came, or the way we're going, or the way we're looking? Is it...
It's not the way you came.
Okay.
What size are the tracks?
So I didn't hear a word of that, Ian.
What size were the tracks?
Yeah, goblin sized.
Okay.
I think that's what we do. We follow those tracks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And that's where we're going to end it for the night. Cheers, folks.
Okay.
Good.
Much love, as always. Bye bye.
Thanks all. Bye.
Nice and simple.
Yeah,
Thanks.
bye.
Bye.